15-year-old Guinean Musa Kamara is one of a record 32,000 migrants who have arrived in the Canary Islands this year via a treacherous journey by sea from Africa. 20 people died on his 11-day voyage via wooden boat in search of a better life. But when he finally arrived, famished and exhausted, he and a friend were sent to an old military base, having been registered by police as adults and given the same date of birth.
At the centre that sent us here, we said we're 15 years old, but it wasn't written there. They took us as if we were adults. But we're children first. We are children, but they sent us here. They brought our papers. They betrayed us.
Being classed as an adult means instead of receiving extra support to find residency and education until aged 18, he will be required to fend for himself almost immediately. Global rights organisation Amnesty International said in a report this month that 12 out of 29 migrants it interviewed at adult centres in the Canaries were actually minors. But to prove their age requires a costly bone test, which can take months. Canary Islands President Fernando Clavijo told Reuters the mix-up shows just how overwhelmed the Spanish archipelago finds itself, blaming police for processing errors as about 100 minors a day poured in. And he says Spain's national government is washing its hands of the issue, having only offered to relocate 347 minors to other regions until December.
They've left us with 4,700 minors, with NGOs and resources saturated, with difficulties because the screening of who is a minor and who is not a minor is not being done. It's taking at least 3-4 months, and you have adults in centres for minors and minors in centres for adults. So we have this difficulty.
The Ministries of the Interior and Migration directed questions to the Public Prosecutor's Office. It told Reuters it had looked into 48 cases of suspected minors at Tenerife's Adult Migrant Centre, of which 4 were confirmed, 30 sent to a children's facility pending age tests, and the other 14 still in assessment. Volunteers provide food to the men waiting to be transferred to the mainland or elsewhere in Europe. For some, like Sulum Koli, the journey is overwhelming.
I don't know what to do. Even though it became a problem, I sit and cry because I want to live. I want to get to the city, get to school, have some knowledge, speak Spanish. I think that's all I need.